They organise VIP boxing down at the Vulcan Boxing in Hull, where I'm going to speak to Roan Stanley. Roan, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, mate, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Hey! I didn't say Ronan.
No, it's just Roan, mate. Roan, yeah.
Roan, it seems, again, I said it last time we spoke, it seems like forever.
It does, mate. It does, yeah.
But we shouldn't you have got out on a show a few months ago? First one of the year for you.
Yeah, March, I think, was it?
Yeah, where was that going to be? I can't remember.
Durham again, mate.
Was it Durham?
Yeah,
because that's where you fought last time when we spoke.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Where you did something that few people do. You looked exceptionally good against a man who was very, very hard to look good against.
Yeah.
And Victor Geiger. And I think it was 40-33, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Put him over 3 times.
Yeah.
So very, very dominant performance. In fact, your last 2 fights, you've had 2 very, very tricky opponents. You had Josh Cook, who defensively is one of the best kids out there on the road. And like I say, Victor, a guy who's 100 plus fights. I think he's probably about 120 fights now. I think when he met you, about 107 or something. You've now been with Seb for over a year, is it?
Yeah, just over a year, yeah. So
but plenty of time. Because I'm here to talk to you because on June the 28th you're out for fight number 5. Your first 6 rounder as well.
Yeah. First 6 rounder, yeah.
So everything's now beginning to move in the right direction. It's been a slow start.
Yeah, 100%.
But looks like it could speed up, and
yeah, definitely.
Hopefully in the next 12 months we can get you where you perhaps should have been by now.
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to your first 6 rounder?
Mate, you know what, mate, I'm buzzing, yeah. Yeah, you know, like you say, like it's all going in the right direction. You know, like it's a better opponent, tougher opponent, more rounds. That's what I'm wanting. You know, I'm wanting to keep just progressing, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because we've got a different opponent for you. We've got a big lad, 100%, Robbie Chapman, and he is a big unit.
Good,
and a guy,
a good quality fighter as well.
Yeah, well, he started his journey the same as you. You know, he started as a prospect.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not a guy who's gone straight onto the road and doing a job. He was a guy that was a genuine prospect. And I think he got to about, I think he was 8-1. He'd lost to someone. And then I think he fought Brad Pauls,
which again is British level quality fighter.
Exactly. So I think he's on 74 fights coming up or something. Or yours going to be 74 fighting. I think there's 51 losses on there and about 12 wins. But he's got 9 draws. All of those 9 draws have come on the road.
Yeah.
Have come on the road.
Which means all wins, doesn't
it?
Yeah.
You know, he's a genuine. He's not a kid that I would recommend. Even though we've had him a couple of times for debutants, I wouldn't recommend him as a debutant.
No,
but for someone like you, who wants to move on and find out where you stand, I think he's a perfect example for you, and especially for your first 6 rounder, mate, as well. And I think I missed it. I missed it because it looks like you've been outside because it's not stopped raining today. But that's sweat on you, isn't it, today?
Yeah, no, mate, sparring, yeah.
Because you just been sparring with a guy that I've met down here many times, Luke Fisher. And I believe I just missed out on some real entertainment, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, you missed it, yeah, mate. It was 6 rounds of war, yeah.
He's filled out as well. I think when I met...
Mate, he's a big, strong unit now. Like,
he's a big unit, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
He looks a bit like Clark Kent because normally wears glasses, doesn't he? And he looks dead straight-laced, and then you get him in the ring, he's a bit of a demon, isn't he?
Yeah, a little bit, mate, yeah.
So was it good spar?
Yeah, quality, yeah.
And how's everything else going in preparations? Seb's just walked through the door there behind you.
Yeah, mate, yeah. All good.
Who have you been sparring with?
Joe, mate, you ask me this every time, mate, and Joe, I'm so bad with names. We was up at the Dennis Hudson gym in Sheffield last week sparring.
Oh, right.
But names, mate, like I'm not very good at names. You know, but you know, like a good, tall, heavy kid up there. Yeah, decent sparring, good sparring there.
How long have you known about your opponent?
I found out, about 4 weeks ago maybe?
So you've been working in the direction, because you know he's tall and he can box a little bit. So you've been trying to replicate that in sparring, because I presume Luke would have been ideal for that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, big, strong, tough. So but we're expecting a good, hard, solid 6 rounds. You know,
that's what you're training for.
It'd be daft to expect us to go out there and blast him out or anything like that. You know, he's a good fighter. You know, like he's been with like British level opponents. So yeah, no, we're expecting a good hard, solid 6 rounds, 100%. So yeah, and that's replicated that in the sparring. Yeah, like we tried to get some really good tough sparring.
How are you feeling now? Like you said, you've been with Seb for just over a year now.
Yeah, mate, good, yeah.
Is it all gelling now perfectly?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you know he's.
And what we're going to see different?
Do you know, mate, he's drilled some mad defence into me for a while. You know, just sort of just tighter. You know, like a bit more like nipper and tucked inside. You know, because like I'm a bit of a pain, sort of like opening up and just sort of like having a bit of a brawl. So you know, we've been sort of bringing it right back, sort of like under the microscope, like tiny little tweaks, you know, trying to make no mistakes in close, trying to keep it nice and tight, nice compact, and when we go, explosive. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so you know, not changing loads, but just making everything we do better and more fine-tuned, and like I say, just tighter.
As I said before, mate,
smarter really, just working smarter a lot as well.
You're always very pleasing to watch, mate.
Yeah.
You're never a guy where I'm thinking, oh, just go again, go again. That's not something that I ever have to, that never crosses my mind when I'm watching you, mate. I enjoy watching what you do. A happy fighter is always a dangerous fighter,
exactly,
mate.
Yeah. No, I'm buzzing, mate, yeah.
And like we were saying about moving in right down, it's been a very, very slow start for you. No fault of anyone's, it's just the way it's worked out. But I presume you would love to be able to get at least another, maybe a couple of fights in before the end of the year.
100%, yeah.
If they're both 6 rounders, then that would set up a very exciting 2026 for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, mate, 100%. Like if I can stay unbeaten now this year and have sort of 2-3 more after this one, you know, what I'd be like 8-0. You know, that sets up a really exciting 2026 for me.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'll have the record and experience, you know, to sort of start campaigning, you know, for something decent. You know what I mean? You know,
what weight will you be competing at titles, you think? Because you're looking, you've always been in good shape. When I first met you, you was in good shape.
Yeah.
But you seem to be filling out a little bit more around the shoulders.
Yeah. So like I'm training hard, obviously. So you know, like the shape's always there. But for me, if it's day before weigh-in, I think I can comfortably make middleweight.
Yeah.
I'm fighting now at like, I'm sort of fringing super middle to start a light heavy, but like I could be lighter. Like I'm only doing that because obviously I'm fighting like the same day.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
You know,
and obviously
I'm not going to do any sort of water weight or anything like that.
Yeah, you match with guys who are going to be heavier than you because that's their job on the road, and so it'd be silly for you to come in and give them a massive advantage with weight-wise. But I presume Robbie's usually, like you said, he's always between the super middleweight and the light heavyweight.
I think he's getting made at like 12 stone 4.
Well, that's perfect then.
I could walk around at 12 stone 4 on a normal day. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think for titles and day before weigh-ins, middleweight.
And good to test to see how you do with those extra 2 rounds.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because you need energy levels, and once you go past the 4, it starts sapping you a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, and like the thinking, you know, like after 4, you know, it's about staying switched on in that 6th, because it only takes one mistake at this weight. Do you know what I mean? You know, like I don't want to be getting caught about daft. So yeah, it's just like it's just.
Well, you always got caught within the daft because Seb will bollock you.
You don't even know the half. We've been sparring, mate. He's had his shoe in his hand when he's with me with it. Like, mate. I've had some bollockings, like.
Yeah, but that's all part of the learning process, isn't it, mate?
Of course, mate.
And you spoil it again at this place. How beautiful is it?
Oh yeah. I mean, what, you know, like I was just showing you up there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Like what, we've got an ice bath, a sauna. Yeah, mate. Like the equipment's absolute, like $1 million equipment in it.
And it's a busy gym today because you've got all the kids in there. They've got a gym down. So when you just finish sparring, all the kids have come in there sparring.
On our gym on top of a gym. Yeah, we've got it all on.
Is this a sledge track? Is it?
Yeah.
You got all the running machines and everything in it. It's a lovely venue, and when you consider what he's done, what the place was like when he first started,
of course,
he's put a lot of work into this place, hasn't he?
100%, mate. Yeah.
Is it going to pay off on the 28th?
Yeah, but mate, I think I don't have a choice, do I? Do you know what I mean? I think it has to, doesn't it?
So, you know, when we're down there, we have Louise who does our post-fight interviews.
Oh, yeah.
Is she going to be saying 5-0?
Yeah, 100%, mate. Of course she is.
Right, well, I'm looking forward to that. I will see you on the 28th, and good luck with the rest of the camp.
Yeah, no, thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
See you later, mate.
Cheers,
Bye.
Mate. Thank you very much.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.